Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, Pax Romana. In the last episode, we reformed the Roman Empire. All that is left for us is to take all of our former territory back from the heathens and infidels and barbarians who have taken it from our... who control it. So, Abbasids, Saffarids, Nobatia, Tulanids, Umayyads, Idrisids, Aragon, Asturias, Galicia, France, Penthiver, England, etc., etc., etc. All of your lands will be mine again. Oh, yes, they will be. As we discovered, it is based on de jure kingdom. So, the kingdoms that you can use your Imperial Reconquest Casus Belli on are Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece and Anatolia, of course, Armenia, not Georgia, not Alania, not Taurica. Well, actually, I'm not sure about Taurica. Maybe Taurica. Since we control everything that's not heathen, we can't tell. I'm guessing Syria and Jerusalem and Mesopotamia, Egypt, Africa, Sicily, Italy, Mauritania, Andalusia, I imagine, Portugal, except of course it's been taken entirely by Andalusia, Galicia, Asturias, Castile, Navarra, Aragon, Aquitaine, France, Brittany, Burgundy, Lotharingia, and Frisia. Oh, and England and Wales. Frisia is kind of odd in that these two duchies, yes, they should be part of our Imperial Reconquest. These two should not. And East Francia, oh, we also have Bavaria. And again, Hungary, pieces here and here were taken by Bulgaria and Bohemia, respectively. We really should have the Duchy of Pécs. I believe Temes, Transylvania, probably Pest, and Esztergom. Should probably also have Swabia, Baden, and maybe Franconia. It's a little bit iffy. Definitely not anything east of the Rhine up here. But I think, I mean, it's... Under Justinian, the maximum extent was something like this. And we've got the Duchy of Bavaria here. So it should be something like that. And we definitely had stuff north of the Danube down here. I did check that. Anyway, let's get back to it. There are a lot of potential targets. France is still Catholic, so we could actually declare holy wars on them. Let's see. So, and yet we also have Imperial Reconquests. I believe that we are still going to keep people who are part of our own religion who are in these areas. But I'm not sure exactly on how that's going to fall out. Now, when we take back an entire kingdom, we will get a special pop-up. So I think I might go after Wales first, Gwyneth Deheubarth, and my renamed Dumnonia, Cornwall. Simply because that'll probably be the easiest to get. But before I do that, I might want to start giving out some kingdom titles, just to make it easier to get my troops. So I'm going to first give you the Kingdom of Bohemia. I don't need to keep it for myself, really. I think I will go ahead and create Greece. Let's see. Kingdom of Greece is that? No, that is... Alright, so Constantinople is considered the the capital of Greece. But I think we'll probably give it to Athens here. It likes me by 65. Let's see. Let's go ahead and create the Kingdom of Greece. Cost me 283 gold, 200 piety. Not going to be able to create too many of these, unfortunately, but let's go ahead and there you go. And my personal stuff is still my own stuff, so that's good. Alright, that'll make it easier to raise up some levies. Oops. And I think I might want to create Sicily. Let's see. That is not... Neapolis is the capital, so I might want to give it to this guy here. Well, no, he is Greek, okay. This should make getting territory a little bit easier. Kingdom of Sicily. There you go. So, direct vassals, we've got Sicily there, we've got Bohemia up there, we've got Greece here. I don't have enough to create Anatolia, which I'll probably do eventually. I'll probably do Aquitaine as well at some point. But for now, there is a rebellion here, but that is going to end really quickly. It's at 52% in favor of the King of Italy, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get my troops in there in enough time. So, let's go ahead and... I don't know. France is probably a good place to start, to an extent at least. Although so is Asturias and Galicia and Aragon. But I think we will go after... Well, actually, I could go after Brittany. That would be just going up against France. Let's see. How many troops do you actually have? We got 8,000 right now. Okay. Yeah, let's let my retinue get over here, and then we will go to war against France. Let's see, what do you have? You do have the Kingdom of Aquitaine. You've got the Duchy of Valois. You've got Paris, Nevers down there. Oh, Vivarus. Oh, well, in that case, go to... No, well, we'll go, siege down his own personal thing, because he'll raise up his own troops. That will put a little army right there. I'll walk right into it. It is hills. That's fine. I do actually have the potential to make some more retinue. I should have the money for that. So one of the things that they did is that they roughly halved the size of retinues so that they're not 500 each anymore. They tend to be 250 to 300 to 350, somewhere in there each. And they also changed it so that, like here, it's plus 200, plus 400, plus 600, etc. For retinue cap, it becomes plus 150, 300, 450, 600, etc. So it's 150 each time. So rather than 1,600, it's something like, I don't know, I'd have to go like 1,200 or something like that. 12,000, I'm sorry. 16,000 instead of, 12,000 instead of 16,000. Anyway. Yeah, we'll wait until our retinue gets over there. Let's go ahead and Increase the speed. It is everyone's concern. I'll take that money. Satisfying relationship with a married woman is really becoming irksome, and thus it ends. I rule in the Empire. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Palace, you are enjoying a late supper at the Great Palace in Constantinople, sampling some new wines brought to you from the provinces, when the sound of a distant explosion is heard. Windows shatter and the chandelier above begins to sway as a shockwave hits a second later. Dust trickles down from the roof, and to your dismay, some of it lands in your wine. You hurry to a balcony overlooking the city and see an intense fire burning at one of the warehouses by the docks. The nearby water in the Golden Horn is also ablaze, and the fire has already spread to several ships in the busy inlet. While their crews are in the process of abandoning them, the harbor area is rocked by a flurry of smaller explosions from the burning warehouse. Pretty, but I need a new glass of wine. You forget all about this explosion and drink some more wine. This must be investigated. You open an investigation into this strange explosion. Probably a grain explosion, I imagine. Sifting through the ashes, the next day after the fire has finally burned out, you inspect the ruins of the warehouse with your bodyguard. You learn from your advisors that this building housed the primary stockpile of liquid fire, or Greek fire, as it is commonly referred to as outside the Empire. This slow-burning liquid can set water itself aflame, and has delivered Constantinople safely from more than one siege. We've been sieged? I don't remember this. Well, there were the times when I sieged it myself to take it. The damage done to the warehouse and harbor area is the least of your concerns, however. No trace remains of the liquid's formula, a closely guarded Byzantine state secret since the 7th century, or the alchemists who were working in the warehouse. Without them or the formula, your supply of liquid fire has been cut off. This is a disaster! You return to the palace. Wow, and already there is a, yes, he is trying to, revoke the capital. I suppose I could have just given it to him. Let's see, you want a lower-ranked vassal, Zeta. Let's see. De jure duchies, Diocletia. He has a point. There you go. Now he likes me more. Good times. Duchess of Castile has died and inherited. Let's go ahead and get her educated. She's Greek Orthodox, so that's okay. But let's see if we can get her to have a high stewardship. And, of course, the first thing that any king does is do tax exemption. I hate that. Probably means less money for me. Yeah, it does look like it's less money for me. Not a whole lot, though. Alright, so we are here. Let's see. Are you at war with someone? French Holy War for Flanders. You have no allies that you can call upon. Good. Good, we like that. Let's go ahead and declare war. Can we do a... We cannot do a holy war for Brittany, but we can do an Imperial reconquest of Brittany. We'll do that, and we will do an Imperial Reconquest of Brittany. We do not have to border someplace to do that, as evidenced by, again, if we had gone to war with these guys, Imperial Reconquest of Pisa or Holland, all the way up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and raise up all of our levies and fleets, and actually I probably don't need my personal ships. Alright, let's see. Let's gather all of these guys here. Gather those ships there. Wow, you have 256 ships. Pretty nice. I am going to put these guys down right here. And let's see. Where is the southernmost part of Bohemia? That's probably the better place to raise them. Alright, we'll get everyone over here. We'll need a bunch of ships. So one of the other things about the vassal limit that I've come to discover is that it is... Oh, nice sized troop count right there. Let's get you up there. The vassal limit in the new Charlemagne expansion has some problems. The main problem is that you cannot actually transfer duchies under kings. So, like, let's say... So let's say you take Iberia, and you've got an imperial title, and you want to make a really big empire. One of the problems that you're going to face is that even with an imperial title, your vassal limit is probably only going to be like 40 to 50, somewhere in there, depending on your centralization. You can push it a little bit higher, or it'll be lower depending on your centralization, which is probably going to depend more on where you're starting, what kind of personal domain you have in your personal duchies and stuff like that. So it can be very problematic in that when you start making an empire, you're going to be making a lot of vassal kingdoms, either vassals or viceroyalties. Now, take, Iberia here. There's each one of these, all of the duchies in here. So I think the default is 30. You got an automatic 30 limit for an empire, 25 for kingdom. So right here in Iberia, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 duchies. So with just a basic centralization, no pluses or minuses, you can make a single kingdom have everything, all of the duchies under you as vassals here in Iberia. However, there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kingdoms. So if you have an empire, right there's 7 kingdoms. And if you've already created, say, the Duchy of Castile, and you want to create the Kingdom of Castile, but you want to feed, or you've created the Kingdom of Asturias, let's say, and you want to feed the Duchy of Castile into Asturias, you can't directly do that. You can't transfer a duchy under a ducal title under a king. So I can't transfer vassalage of... The only duchy level that I can do is the Varangian Guard. And I noticed that the only other duchies that I could do... I started a game up here in Wales, and I used some hacks to force the tribal lands on the Isle of Man to become a trade republic, and the tribal lands on Canarias to become a trade republic. Quit out of the game, played as them, and forced them to become that once I had controlled them and made them powerful enough. I could transfer those around because they have titular duchy titles, but I can't transfer a ducal title that's outside of the kingdom under a kingdom. So, like, if I create the Kingdom of Asturias, a vassal Kingdom of Asturias, and it just has this... I create it as just the Duchy of Asturias. I can transfer the Duchy of Leon under him, because that's de jure, but I cannot transfer the Duchy of Galicia under him. I have to give him the ducal title, which then he has to manage himself, which is very annoying. You can transfer counties, but if you've already created the duchy, you have to revoke the title, which... risks having to go to war as if they rebel and stuff like that. You get vassal penalties. Opinion penalties and crap like that. And it's just really annoying. I don't understand why you can't transfer an entire duchy under another vassal king. I don't know what the thinking behind that was, but it is very annoying. Alright, now that I've ranted about that, let's go ahead and... continue getting our troops together here. Get all of those. Let's see. I got 170 ships. How many troops do I have just right here? I've got enough. Okay. Let's see. Where are you going? All right, that's fine. Let us have you guys get up there. You guys are going there. Suppose I should have you guys go up there. Let's see. On the ships. On the ships. All of you guys head down there. No, I do not have enough ships there. Alright. Can I... Hopefully I can get you. I suppose if not, I'll use them. Okay. I'm already sending them up. Let's see. How many troops are there? 6,000? I'll probably just have them go up there as well. Alright, let's, Oh, great. You were murdered. Why would I take... I can't imprison her, even though I know who did it. Let's go back to scheming here. There we go. Okay. Am I moving you guys? How about go down here for now? Probably don't need these guys. Betrothed can marry. I'll send them over there as well. You know what? Just get there. Go pick you up. That'll be a little bit faster. Alright. Does look like he is going to try going and besieging some of my land. That's okay. He has very low garrison on those two places, so that should go pretty fast. Almost there. Pirates sighted. Strange reports have surfaced of a pirate fleet in the Black Sea. If witnesses are to be believed, the pirates burn those who will not surrender with a sea fire, spewed forth from the prows of their galleys. Could it be that these pirates have somehow obtained the formula for liquid fire? If this critical weapon enters widespread use by the enemies of the Empire, we will lose a decisive edge. The Megastote has drawn up a plan to dispatch a small naval task force to the Black Sea, which will seek out and capture these brigands. Your spy master has suggested an alternate plan, however. Spies will be planted in every major port around the whole sea until they manage to infiltrate the pirate gang and uncover their secret hideout. Let's send in the spies. And you are not moving. Let's get you down there. Alright, it's about the end of the episode. So let's go ahead and call this call it an episode, and I will see about maneuvering some of these remaining troops that I have, and start planning our sieges up here. See you all in the next episode.